Hello and welcome back to another video. As you guys saw, I had a very exciting morning. Actually, we slept like crap last night. If you're new here, I have a 5-month-old. She'll be 6 months in 3 days. Okay, well, so I basically have a 6-month-old, and her sleep has been just like so bad. Like she just really just does not sleep. So we had a little bit of a rough night, rough morning. The baby just woke up from her first nap of the day. What I came on camera to say was, as you guys saw, I was putting together a bar stool. So let me show you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea the lore behind these bar stools. I'm so excited. I'm gonna sit in it. Hold on. Wow, this is so nice. Zach and I have been waiting to get bar stools. I have 3 of them that are gonna go along this table or along our island. But I think this is just gonna kind of be like a week in my life vlog, like kind of scattered throughout because I don't really know what we're gonna be doing this week, but I did want to film today because I have a few exciting things on my to-do list to do today. So, like I said, I have a 6-month-old and this is her first fall. So we have like beautiful trees in the backyard. It's a nice day out, it's not too chilly, and we bought a big pumpkin, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. And I'm going to carve out that pumpkin, put the little leg holes in this. I'm sure you know where I'm going. And we're gonna put the baby in it for some cute fall pictures. And we're gonna take some pictures outside. And I really wanna do it today, which segueing into this, I got all of my work done that I think I need to do today, like I said. So for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna be kind of like monitoring like my emails and everything. So I kind of have like somewhat of a free schedule today. But I'm so excited about these bar stools. I mean, like, I get to sit at my counter. Like when I'm cooking and I'm like waiting for something to boil, I can come back and sit at my counter and watch it boil. Like, it's a beautiful thing, you know? Good morning. Okay, you have to see this shirt. You gonna eat that? You gonna eat that? Are you gonna eat that? Yeah! It's a little seagull. You gonna eat that? So anyway, yeah, that's from Wildwood. My aunt and my cousins got her that. Actually, at my baby shower, they got that. And now she's 6 months, so it's her size now. But yeah, Wildwood is like our place. Like, it's like my favorite place on earth, basically. Wildwood, New Jersey. If you're from Jersey, you're probably like, what? Why? Well, I have a lot of amazing memories there. There's a ton to do. It's the beach, it's the shore, it's beautiful. It's by Cape May. I love it. It's like probably like, I don't know, if it's not my favorite place on earth, it's like top 3. But anyway, I'm very excited to take Addie there. If you haven't seen it, I actually have a vlog of me and Zach doing a day trip down there to visit my family while they were on vacation. We couldn't go this year because obviously we had the baby, but like we were happy that we only went down for the day, and it was a nice day trip. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's a great video. It was like a really great video. First time on the beach. It's her first time at the Jersey Shore, so go watch it. I love that video. I'll leave a card here if I remember, because I figured out how to do that. But anyway, I am rambling and it's time for her to do tummy time. I'll be back. B is for boo. C is for candy. You can't have any candy yet. Q is for queen. Are you a queen? No, I'm the queen. You're the princess. So some time has passed and oh my gosh, I got Addie to laugh. I got her to laugh for the first time. Okay, she's laughed one other time, like a full like hee 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 chuckle one other time, but it was because of Zach. I got her to laugh 2 times in a row. So I will insert that clip from our Nanit footage now. Did you hear that? How cute. I can't believe it. Anyway, I have her set up in her high chair. She hangs out in here like a couple times a day, like once or twice a day. And I hand her her spoons for her purees. Just for practice, I sit her in here with her spoons and her teething toys just so she like gets used to them and like gets used to sitting in the chair and playing in the chair. And yeah, we've been practicing sitting with her a bunch. She's like ready as far as like, she can't sit up like independently with no support, but she can sit with support, which is what our doctor said she needed to do. I'm making myself chicken nuggets for lunch, and then I actually just washed some strawberries. I'm gonna have some strawberries and chocolate hummus. Do you like my shirt? How cute is it? It's actually Zach's shirt from H&M from like 3 years ago. Yeah, like 3-ish years ago. And he just like never wore it and he was gonna get rid of it. And I was like, I'll take it, because one thing about me is like one of my favorite things to wear is just like biker shorts or leggings with just like an oversized t-shirt. And like it's not the most flattering. I mean, it gives me literally no shape. But for like Monday through Friday, working from home, taking care of the baby, this is like the perfect outfit because it's loose, it's not overwhelming, and it's comfy. So I was like, I will take that. But look how cute. Anyway. Good morning. Good morning. All right, well, it is the next day. Yesterday, I really didn't do a whole lot. And, well, I didn't really do any of that stuff. I didn't even finish doing all the laundry I wanted to do. Yeah, so last night just did not go well. She fell asleep on us, and then she woke up 30 minutes later at 9 and stayed up. Literally would not go back down to sleep. We were literally about to sit down to eat, and she woke up. We were like, oh, okay, we have to like go up there and get her down. And then an hour and a half later, she was still awake. So we ended up just coming downstairs with her and like letting her hang out on the couch. And then we all just went to sleep at the same time at midnight. And then she was up at 2:30, and then she was up at 4, and then she was up at 6, and then she was up again at 7:30. And at that point, Zach and I were just like at our wits' end. And so I fed her and she wouldn't go back to sleep. And we were like, let's just let her hang out in the pack and play next to our bed. And without us doing anything, she just like got tired and fell asleep. And like she didn't cry, she was just like cranky and then like making like fussing noises and like cranky noises. And then she fell asleep after like 30 minutes of doing that. And so we were like, okay, we need to just let her fuss in the crib a lot longer than we usually do. We have decided to move her into her crib tonight permanently, which we weren't going to do until after her doctor's appointment, her 6-month doctor appointment, which is a week from today. But we're losing our minds, honestly. So we're going to move her into her crib and then just like let her fuss in her crib. Because the other thought we had is the pack and play uncomfortable, because it is like a hard surface. And her crib mattress is definitely more comfortable. Okay, some time has passed. I actually don't even remember what I was talking about last, but she slept for 30 minutes, and then I did what we call extending the nap. So she like woke up after 30 minutes, and I immediately went in there and like rocked her back to sleep. Usually I like to try to do it while she's still in the crib, but she was like wide awake, eyes open. So I rocked her back to sleep. Only took me 5 minutes. And then I did a contact nap with her for maybe like 10 minutes. She slept for an hour and 18 minutes. Kind of throws our schedule like very off for the rest of the day, but it's fine. That was a really good nap. So the rest of her naps, we don't need to worry about them being like long. Anyway, so that was great. I was able to like edit and like hang out and like, you know, snack, even though looking back I should have eaten lunch. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was just watching YouTube and editing, and then she woke up and that was great. And then as far as work, I had a couple emails come in, so I responded to those and did like a tiny bit of work, but it's been a pretty slow day again. I guess it's just a slow week, but the end of the month for month end is usually really busy for finance. So next week will probably be really busy and I'll be juggling a lot, but I'm happy to at least have like a slow period. I'm going to go out into the sun porch now with the baby and probably let Daisy back there too. And we're gonna work on carving this pumpkin. I have no idea how it's gonna go, but we'll see. So bright. Okay. Even. Right? More than that. All right, let's see. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh my gosh. Should probably be doing this like away from me. Boy. Ooh. You got it. We've got it. Addie, are you watching Mommy? I don't like pumpkin seeds. Otherwise, I would keep them and roast them. Hey, no sucking your thumb. Daisy, you be a good girl. It's actually like a great scooper. I'm like, this is a good choice for me to have. I don't know why. I remember these guts being slimier than they are. I'm being so silly. What am I doing with this pumpkin? I've got the baby just pooped, so I'm gonna have to take her inside soon to change her, but I got it nice and hollowed out. I think the baby will fit just fine in here. And I'm going to finish cutting some of this out because I can't scoop it out with that. So I'm just gonna cut it to make it clean. I'm gonna make it nice and clean in there, and then we're gonna cut the holes, but that's gonna be boring. So I'll just come back when I'm done. I'm tired from that. That was tiring. Anyway, it's starting to be shaded back there. So I don't know what time would be best. Probably golden hour to do these pictures. I don't know if you can even see golden hour because of our trees. But anyway, I just have to clean this because it's just dirty, but I got the leg holes. Wait, can you even see? Oh yeah, I got the leg holes in. We have the top. This should fit her legs just fine. Oh yeah, she'll be due to go down actually like any minute now. So I'm gonna clean this up and just leave the pumpkin out here, and then we'll do the pictures when she wakes up. Hi! Wow! You're so good at kicking. Wow! Wow! Wow. Are you ready to get your picture taken? Okay.
Like right here?
Right here, yeah. Look at this baby. Daisy's yelling at us.
Pumpkin.
Oh. Wow. Our
Pretty girl.
Woohoo. Baby in the pumpkin.
Baby in the pumpkin. Baby in the pumpkin girl. Baby in the pumpkin. Baby in the pumpkin. Baby in the pumpkin girl.
This is so cute.
Addison.
She likes it.
Addison. Hi.
Addison. She's drooling.
Addison. Addison eating the pumpkin, honey. That's not good for you. Okay.
Had a spectator the whole time. Actually, this footage might be a little weird because I'm doing it on a different setting, but we're about to go on a walk with the dog and the baby, obviously. And then when we get back, I'm gonna feed her, and I don't think I'm doing anything else tonight. It's been a little bit of a rough time. Tonight is the first night we're gonna try to have her in the crib for like the whole night. So I hope it goes better than it usually does. Like the thing is, it can't get any worse. Like she already does not sleep well in her pack and play. Like the spit up on my shirt is crazy. But anyway, I think I already said this in this video, but when I noticed like, oh my gosh, she stopped consistently sleeping through the night when we switched her into the pack and play. Now granted, I don't think that the bassinet that she was previously in was that comfortable, but it feels like it was more comfortable than the pack and play. So I'm like, maybe she isn't comfortable? I don't know. Either way, we were planning on switching her over into her crib at 6 months. By the time that I'm editing this and posting it, I'm praying to God she sleeps through the night again, and I'm praying to God that she just truly was not comfortable in her own crib, in her pack and play. She's still sleeping. She's been sleeping for 27 minutes, so she could either wake up any minute or she's down for the night. Not even 30 seconds later, she woke up and started crying. This is crazy. Her timing is crazy. So, okay, time for her last wake window of the day. As for her, she's not very dependent on like the time of day it is for going down. She's very dependent on like the number of wake windows. So it doesn't matter how those all fall, unless it's like super early, which hasn't happened yet. She needs her 4 wake windows and her 3 naps. Good morning. 6:15 in the morning. Last night was amazing. I am about to make Zach his lunch because he woke up late, so I'm making him his lunch, but obviously the baby wasn't in her room, so I had her baby monitor on my phone turned all the way up. At like 2:40, she starts to like cry, and so it woke me up, obviously. So I was like, okay, I need to go in there and like soothe her. But then she like stopped after like a minute. She stopped, and her eyes never fully opened. And then I fell asleep. Woke up at like 4:30 because she was stirring again, and it woke me up. And I saw that she had fallen back asleep at like 2:30. She fell back asleep all by herself. And then at 4 or 4:30 it was, so she woke up again 2 hours later, was stirring, and I was watching, and I was like, I'm not gonna go in there until like she's really crying. She fell back asleep. Well, at like 6:05 she was stirring again when we woke up, and she's still like stirring a little bit, but I don't think she's awake because she really hasn't moved that much. She's just like moving her hands and stuff. So she did wake up every 2 hours. She went to bed at midnight, and she's been waking up every 2 hours. And I really wish I didn't have to take her with me to drop Zach off at the station. I feel like she definitely would have kept sleeping, but it is what it is. Obviously, like I have to take her with us. But she like maneuvered herself all the way to the top of the crib. I'm very grateful for that night of sleep. Like, even though like I did wake up every 2 hours because she was stirring and I heard it, like I was able to go immediately back down to sleep. Like I didn't have to like wake up and rock her or anything. So I think that the pack and play truly was just like too uncomfortable. We'll see how tonight goes. We'll see like how this next week goes. I have to finish getting things together. Zach has to leave in 10 minutes. Actually like 7, so. It's now 8:36. Hi, we got home. I dropped Zach off at the train. The baby was awake for the car ride to the train station, but then she went back to sleep on our way home. I brought her upstairs to transfer her, and it just like didn't work out. So then I fed her. She fell asleep. I tried to put her down. She woke up. So then I fed her on the other boob. She fell asleep, and then I put her down, and then she stayed asleep. And then when she was down for that nap, I took a nap myself. Granted, every so often I was like waking up to see like what she was doing, but she did really good. Now she's in a good mood. Let's show the outfit. Look at those koalas. I'm very hopeful for the future based on how last night went. Whew. All right, we are getting ready to go on a walk. I have just been spit up on. They were doing hard mode. We're doing the stroller and the leash. But look how cute. My Aunt Roro got Addie this cute little Halloween mini blanket, and we're gonna use it today because it's not very cold out. So I have her in pants and socks and a long sleeve. But I want to throw the blanket on just in case. But yeah, we're gonna take a little walk around the neighborhood. I'm not gonna bring my camera because that's just asking for disaster. So I might do like a quick little clip on my phone, but yeah, we're gonna take a walk, come back, and then probably feed her then. And then we're gonna come back and get my coffee. We just got back from our walk. My neighbors are very sweet. Like, my neighbors around the neighborhood. It's funny, my direct neighbors that are directly next door to me on either side don't really talk to us much, don't really seem interested in talking to us, but everyone else in the neighborhood, like, loves to stop and talk. So I just ran into 3 people on our walk. So a walk that usually takes like 10 minutes ended up taking, actually, let's see, my Apple Watch, 25 minutes. But yeah, so the dog got to see 3 people and 2 dogs, so she's over the moon. But like, it was a nice conversation, but they were telling me a lot about the lady who like died in this house, and like, we bought this house from, it was an estate sale. So we bought this house from someone who passed away, and she was telling me like all about the lady, and I was like, and like, not that I don't want to know, because like I want to respect the house. Like, she was the first, you know, owner of the house. Like, I want to respect her, but at the same time I'm like, I really want to know about like the previous owner who died, you know? Like, anyway, we're back from our walk. Let's go get mommy's coffee, and then I'm gonna come back. We're gonna play and do tummy time while mommy gets a little bit of work done, and then we're gonna play after mommy's done with her work, and then you can go down, and then mommy's gonna shower. Mwah! Mommy is so big and strong. Let's go. We're going to get our Dunkin'. I really wish I could get food at Dunkin', but it all is riddled with dairy and soy, so I can't have anything. So I think I'm gonna go home and make myself some egg toast with some of my vegan cheese on top, perhaps, and drink my coffee.
Can I help you?
Hi, can I just have a medium iced mocha with almond milk? Decaf, please.
What is a medium ice?
Medium iced mocha, decaf with almond milk?
Mocha almond milk, okay?
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Driver, thank you.
I guess you have to like scream or they don't hear you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Not to name any names, but someone is really cranky today all of a sudden. So my dream of being able to like hang out and being able to work while she plays independently might be dead. I'm gonna bring her upstairs and see if like her upstairs toys make her happier, but her downstairs toys are just not cutting it right now. All right, well, as you can see, I am in different clothes. I showered, I put on my daytime glasses, and the baby's up from her nap. We were playing, and then she fell asleep at the boob again after not even being up for 2 hours. And usually her shortest wake windows are 2 hours. They usually go between 2.5 to 3. So this is the second time. So I think she's just really tired from like her awful night of sleep last night, from like not sleeping a lot last night and then being woken up for the day pretty early. But anyway, I'm gonna have one of these as a snack. I didn't have it as breakfast this time. I'm just having it as a snack because I have to have things like this that I can just grab and go, that are quick. And I thought this was healthy. And then I looked at the sugar and I was like, oh, that's a ton of sugar. So I'm just gonna need to find an alternative to these or like have these less because I can't be having 19, yeah guys, 19 grams of sugar in this. Like, that's crazy. So she fell asleep with the boob, and then I put her down for a nap, went in the shower, and then got out and she was awake. So she only slept for 20 minutes, which is not a great nap. So I'm gonna go because this baby's gonna continue to be cranky, and we'll see if I'm able to fold all this laundry. I just folded all of this laundry, so now I'm going to shuttle it between here and the room. While the baby remains happy and playing on her playmat. I would say about an hour has passed and I just had the craziest experience. I just had a solicitor come to the house. Like, I'm trying to clean up the house, trying to clean up the kitchen. It's very messy. I had a lot of dishes. I was doing the dishes. The baby was having a fine time playing in the high chair. She's not the biggest fan of the high chair just yet. Just wait until she eats in it. So anyway, I'm cleaning up the kitchen, the baby's playing. I know I have a limited window until she's gonna get pissed off. So I start so I'm doing the dishes, I'm putting things away, like I'm busy. I see solicitor walk by the house, Daisy starts going crazy. I'm like, oh, he's about to ring our doorbell. Lo and behold, he rang our doorbell, okay? And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, oh, maybe he walked away. All of a sudden, he's laying on our doorbell, where it's like, doo, like he's laying on our doorbell, and then starts banging on the door. And I'm like, what? So then I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't a solicitor. Like, I'm like, okay, maybe it's an official or something because he's like laying on my doorbell and banging on my door. Like, maybe something is wrong. So the dog's freaking out, trying to get out the door. I'm holding the baby at the same time, and the door kept hitting the baby in the head. But the guy continues to like belittle me and speak to me for like, it felt like 5 minutes. It was probably like 3 minutes. And it was for solar panels. And I'm like, dude, I said to him, I was like, oh, my husband's spoken to someone about solar panels. We're not interested. We get a pretty good, like, our electricity bill is pretty good anyway. Like, we don't need solar panels. And he goes, oh, well, do you know who he talked to? And I'm like, I don't know. And he was like, well, it's not one of us. Dude, this is the first time I were at your house. I'm like, okay, well, some other company about solar panels, but we're good. And I was like, and he kept pushing it. So I said, we literally have a hole in the ceiling. Like, we have a lot going on in this house. Like, I'm literally holding the baby as he's saying this, which, by the way, as I was holding her, she had a blowout on me while he's standing there talking to me, and I keep trying to be like, I gotta go. So then finally he's getting frustrated because I'm trying to just like shoo him off because I hate to be disrespectful and just like shut the door in his face. But I have to just start doing that because sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're like this guy. So finally I keep saying like, I don't know, my husband's talked to someone, I don't know, my husband's not home. Because he came home, he knocked on the door and asked for Zachary. I'm not Zachary. So I'm like, oh, my husband's not home. And he was like, oh, well, I guess I could talk to you. Like, I'm here to talk to the owner, but I guess I could talk to you. And I'm like, well, I am the co-owner. So we're co-owners. We both own this house, but whatever. So anyway, he said, so then he says, I'll wait for your husband. I know that, you know, the man probably knows more. I'll wait for him. He knows more. I'm like, wait, I'm sorry. What did you just say to me? So then finally he's giving me a lot of sass and I'm like, listen, our bill's not even that bad. Like, he's like, I'm not going to do a project on your house. And I'm like, well, solar panels are a project and we are not looking to do that. Maybe one day, not anytime soon. He goes, oh, well, it would just be an estimate. We're just like, we don't even know if you're qualified. I'm like, okay, so then I'm not qualified, so leave me alone. So finally I'm just kind of like, we're good, thank you. And he's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just put you down for the higher rate. And I'm like, yep, that's fine. He goes, all right, well, have a nice day. Craziest interaction. I would put in the security camera footage, but I don't want to like publicly shame him on the internet, but it was crazy. Well, good morning. Happy Friday. Here's a little fit check. These are new jeans, new shirt. And then this is from actually a couple years ago, but I still love it. It is early, but we gotta run to Daisy. She's been barking like record numbers. I don't know what is going on with her. Anyway, I have my annual gyno exam. So we're running to go do that before work. And then we're gonna get Dunkin' and bagels. Yeah, look at how cute this baby is in her Halloween pajamas. She's so pretty. But yeah, we're kind of running late, so we gotta go. But I had time to like do my makeup before, so feeling good about that. But yeah, it is work today, so once I'm back, I have to like work and you know, whatever. But I wanna show you the bar stools. I never showed you guys. Last night ended up being a whirlwind after I went to pick up Zach, but I finished the bar stools. I cleaned the house. I also completely forgot that I have to pump because Zach and I are going to a Halloween party tomorrow night. My mom is watching the baby. Completely spaced that I have to pump because I have a freezer stash with like morning and like daytime breast milk, but I like to like separate the morning and the night because it has different stuff in it. Anyway, I'm ready to go when you are, Zach.
Oh, I put my watch.
It's on the table. So anyway, I have no nighttime milk left in my stash. I used it all, so I had to pump. So last night at like 2 a.m., well, at like 10, I pumped 1 ounce, and I was like, oh. And then randomly, I woke up at 2 a.m., and I was like, my boobs felt, you know, full, so I was like, I'm gonna pump again. And then I ended up getting an extra 4 ounces. So I have a 5-ounce bottle in the fridge, which is like way more than enough. The last time we gave her 2 4-ounce bottles, she only finished like 3 ounces and then half of one, which actually is a little bit less, but I don't know why. Anyway, so she has a 5-ounce bottle. I'm gonna pump another bottle tonight, and then she should only need 2. I'm gonna try to pump 2 bottles today. Worst comes to worst,
Just to have you guys.
she'll just have 2, and then I have a bunch of daytime milk, and she can just have daytime milk. It's really like, it's not like there's caffeine in my milk. It's just at night there's the melatonin and like the like calming hormones. But it is what it is at that point. If she's still up and needs to be fed by my mom, then she's still up and needs to be fed. So anyway, we're running. We gotta go. I'm hoping that we get there like a couple minutes early so I can give her a little bit of a snack because she needs to eat and we're running late. So that's another curveball, but here's the outfit. Let's go. We actually had a deer come by, or we actually had a family of deer come by yesterday and eat the pumpkin that we carved and put Addie in. We had a family of deer come, and they were eating the pumpkin that we carved, which is fine because what were we gonna do with it anyway? It was like a weird shape because it's the one that we put Addie in, but well, that's it. All right, we're eating our bagels in the car. Also, my appointment went well. Everything's great. Because the baby is asleep in the back seat, and I know that the minute that we take her out of that car seat, or like take the car seat out of the car, she's gonna wake up. So we're gonna eat in the car. Oh, the things you do. Okay, well, we finished half our bagels and decided to come inside, but the baby is still sleeping, which is crazy because she like needs to eat. Like she hasn't eaten in like 4 hours. So I'm like, anyway, I don't know if I said this in the car, but the appointment went well. Everything is great with the doctor. And I asked her, I was like, so now that I have my period back, is something gonna happen to my milk supply? And she was like, no, like everything should be good. Like you've established breastfeeding, so like you should be good. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know who I heard it from that like your milk supply can drop after you get your period, but like apparently like that's not really a thing. So I don't know. Anyway, happy to hear about that. Happy that she's said that. But I have to show you guys the backyard. It just looks so pretty. It's just like such pretty colors.
We got an awake baby with her cute little blanket and her Halloween pajamas. We're still in our pajamas right now.
I don't remember what I was saying, but we finished our bagels, the baby woke up, and now we're taking the dog on her walk. And then when we get back, I have like quite a lot of like work I need to do, so I'll be doing that. Excited for it to be almost the weekend. That's for sure. We're taking a little bit of a longer walk because we discovered this one street that we never noticed that is like has like completely different houses, and that kind of like veers off to somewhere we don't really know. So we're walking down it right now, and it looks like there's like a little trail or some kind. So Zach's gonna go walk down it, but I'm just hanging out with the baby. But yeah, it's very interesting. We're gonna go and walk back home probably after this, but there were like a few other routes that we discovered along the way that we'll take the next time we wanna take a long walk and discover some things. But she's so cute in her Halloween themed get up with her like ghosty pajamas and then her mini blanket. That's kind of it for this video. Thank you for watching this kind of random weekly vlog that I started out of nowhere just for funsies, and I think it ended up being a pretty fun vlog. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe.
Sorry, you said it again.
That's it. Don't forget to subscribe.